Welcome back to the channel, football lovers. Today we dive deep into this week's SportPesa Mega Jackpot, which has hit an incredible 104 million Kenyan shillings. I'll be breaking down all 17 matches on the slip, giving you a short but sharp analysis, and of course my predictions. Remember, jackpot are all about strategy, surprises, and sometimes gutsy call. Let's get started. The first game of the SportPesa Mega Jackpot this week is between Mallorca versus Deportivo Alaves. La Liga action kick us off. Mallorca at home are tough to break down, but their problem this season has been scoring goals. Alaves, on the other hand, have built their point mostly on defensive resilience, especially against mid-table sides. Both teams struggle to dominate games, and when you put them together, it smells like a stalemate. My pick here is a draw. Game number 2 is between Aston Villa versus Fulham. Villa Park is usually a fortress, and Unai Emery has turned Aston Villa into a very dangerous side at home. But this season, they have not won any match. But Fulham are not pushovers. They have shown they can grind out results against big sides with their compact shape. Villa balancing European commitments and Fulham aiming to frustrate, I see this one ending level. My prediction is therefore a draw. Over to Italy, Serie A side Fiorentina take on Pisa. This is a mismatch on paper. Fiorentina are simply operating on a higher level technically and tactically. Even with some rotation expected, their depth should be too much for Pisa. Expect La Viola to control possession and create enough chances to bag the win. My prediction is therefore Fiorentina to win the match. In game number 4 in the Bundesliga, Freiburg host Hoffenheim. Freiburg are strong at home but inconsistent lately, while Hoffenheim have quietly been very effective on the road. They press high, create chances, and are clinical. I think Hoffenheim edge this in what should be a very competitive game. My call is Hoffenheim to win. Game number 5 is Belgium Challenge Pro League. Lommel at home have shown real attacking flair, especially against lower ranked team. Liège are still finding their rhythm and tend to concede soft goals. The home crowd and momentum tip this one. My prediction is therefore Lommel to win the match. Heading to game number 6, La Liga again. Elche are scrapping for point, but they have been vulnerable defensively. Celta Vigo, although inconsistent, boast more quality in midfield and attack. I expect them to control the tempo and eventually find the breakthrough. My pick is Celta Vigo to win in game number 6. Game number 7 in Swiss Super League time. Sion have shown decent home form, while Lucerne Sport are unpredictable, capable of both brilliance and poor errors. The balance between Sion's home strength and Lorraine's fight suggests an even contest, and therefore my prediction in game number 7 is a draw. Game number 8 in French Ligue 1, Angers against Brest. These two teams are very evenly matched, both mid-table fighters. Neither side has been dominant in the head-to-head meetings, and both often rely on grinding out narrow results. With defenses likely to cancel each other out, I'm calling for a draw. Heading to game number 9, a classic League 1 showdown. Lille are always strong at home, but Lyon have found some attacking rhythm lately. Their star forwards are starting to click, and against a Lille side that can be exposed defensively, Lyon might just spring the upset. My prediction in game number 9 is therefore Lyon to win the match. Heading to game number 10, Metz versus Le Havre. two promoted League 1 side going head to head. Both teams are well drilled and play cautious football. Mets rely on quick counter attacks, while Le Havre have one of the stingiest defense in the league. Everything points to a low scoring stalemate, and therefore in game number 10 I will go for a draw. In game number 11, Cologne versus Stuttgart. In German, Cologne face Stuttgart. Cologne are desperate for point but can't seem to find consistency in attack. Stuttgart, meanwhile, have surprised many with their bright football. However, trips to Cologne are rarely easy, and I see Stuttgart struggling to fully impose themselves, and therefore I will go for a draw in this match. Now the big one, Newcastle against Arsenal in the Premier League. Newcastle are very strong at home with that St. James Park atmosphere, but Arsenal are title contenders with plenty of firepower. Both sides are missing key players, which make this tighter. Expect fireworks, but ultimately I'm going for a draw. Game number 12-13, in Danish Super League action, Nordsjælland play beautiful attacking football, but Aarhus are very disciplined and effective away from home. Their counter-attacking style could be perfect weapon here. My prediction is therefore away team to win, that is Aarhus to win the match. Game number 14 in Slovakia, Žilina face Spartak Trnava. Both teams are competing near the top of the table, and their head-to-heads are always close. Žilina have home advantage, but Trnava are compact and very hard to beat. This is the making of an Akagi draw, and therefore in game number 14 I'll go for a draw. Going to game number 15 in German third Liga match, Victoria Cologne are much stronger at home, while Osnabrück have been struggling away. Victoria's attack should give them the edge here. I'm going for Victoria Cologne to win the match. Game number 16, Serie A blockbuster, AC Milan against Napoli. Milan have been solid, but Napoli are looking sharp again, scoring goals for fun. Their quick transition and attacking depth could cause Milan all sorts of problems. This will be close, but I'm backing Napoli to win. Finally, Rennes versus Lens in Ligue 1. Both teams are strong contenders in France with talented squad. Rennes tend to be tough at home, but Lens are resilient and capable of nicking points anywhere. I expect goals on both sides, but no clear winner. My call is therefore a draw. And that wrap up this week's SportPesa Mega Jackpot predictions. Remember, jackpot are never easy. Surprises always come, but careful analysis give us an edge. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own picks in the comments below. Good luck with your bets, and let's chase that 104 million together.